What are some typical characteristics of terrorists or a terrorist group?
When I think terrorist group, I think Arab, dot on the forehead.
Towel on the head.
Yeah, towel, Osama bin Laden, beard, kind of brown people. That's pretty much what I think. I think Arab terrorists.
I don't know, a lot of people say Middle Eastern looking people, bushy beards, things like that. I don't know.
Well, when I think of a terrorist, I usually think of someone who is Middle Eastern.
Well, most terrorists have beards. They wear towels on their head and ride camels.
Do you feel that Middle Easterners are viewed with suspicion or discriminated against, and why?
Yeah, because when I get on a plane...
I don't look at the white guy next to me and expect to have him
not even the black guy.
Not even the black guy.
But if I see a terrorist, all Middle Easterns are terrorists, obviously.
I'm going to racially profile him.
Yeah, I mean, if they have a knife, if they want to start something, I'm gonna kill them, basically.
By most people, yes, because of 9/11.
Absolutely, and maybe because we're at war with them right now. 9/11, obviously.
I definitely think Middle Easterners are viewed as terrorists, and I think because of 9/11.
I'd say Middle Easterners are definitely looked down upon in our society because all of the terrorist attacks against us were characterized by Middle Eastern males.
I don't really think they're viewed with suspicion all the time. If they look like they could be suspicious, then yes.
I think they're viewed as suspicious all the time.
I think like the older ones, they're maybe not in school, and they're dressed
really old.
and like the turban and whatever else that is that they wear, and they could carry around packages.
What country do you think is the biggest threat to the U.S.?
Country. Iraq.
Iran.
Afghanistan.
Iraq. That's not a country. Iraq. Because we're at war with them, so obviously they don't like us right now.
I'd say China.
How do you think the media portrays terrorists?
Well, whenever there's anything on TV about terrorism, it's never a white person or somebody of a different race. It's always an Arab or somebody from the Middle East. And if there ever is a Middle Easterner on TV, he's playing a terrorist. They never just have them doing regular things on TV. So
I think that the media typically portrays terrorists as Middle Eastern males, such as those that look like Osama bin Laden. And whenever you see a Middle Eastern person in the media, they're usually portrayed as a terrorist and never really in a good way.
Right. I'd say the typical terrorist would be characterized as someone looking exactly like Osama bin Laden, and males who are trying to instill fear inside the society of the American people.
I don't think the countries themselves are the threats. It's the people in the countries who don't have any, feelings for a certain nation, who would buy weapons of mass destruction and use them. So we're stuck with the dilemma of how do we know whether somebody's a terrorist or not, just based on the characteristics.